Bye. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, it's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look. Here come a 3. Look, 2. Look, 1. Bye. Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name's Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Greatest show in the daggone multiverse. We have a great show for you today. Bye. All right, so let's get to it. So I'm sure you guys have heard the Treasury Secretary here in America is coming out with some wallet rules. Well, we're going to talk about those. Settle down, fucksticks. All right. Let me just tell you that. Don't worry, man. It's no big deal. So it's kind of like we're going to just talk about sort of American government stuff today. So the Treasury proposes new wallet rules. We're going to talk about those. And then the OCC. Yes, our homeboy at the OCC. He says that crypto is at a fork in the road. Let's find out about that. And then we talked about these Ethereum futures, and we're going to just listen to this guy. He's going to talk about them. And then that's bullish for Ethereum. Duh. So talk about that. And then the shout outs and daily summary. So let's proceed how we proceed with the bye. Whoops. Bye. There we go. Then we get to the look. Bye. All right. All right. Let's see what we're working with here. What are we working with here? There's my pen. Hold on. I got to get my beverages ready and everything. Look. I'm going to situate myself. My pen. My trusty pen. My trusty smoke. All right. Bitcoin. $22,999. All right. All right. Bitcoin. $22,999. 22,999. And when I left yesterday, we were at $22,570. So we've gone up. 479. All right. Bye. All right. Top 10 of the day. Top 10 of the day. Usual suspects. Top 10. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tether, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink, Cardano, Polkadot, and Binance Coin. Let's look at this whole market moves of the day, or the market moves of the day. Single digits up, single digits down. This looks like a lot of single digits up, really. Single digits up, single digits down. Oh, and I would like to say this. You notice the past couple of weeks we had major Bitcoin gains, but then a pretty hard retrace, right? We had these gains this weekend. Yeah, and we've held it. We haven't retraced hardly anything. The highest I saw Bitcoin was at 23,500. So I guess this retrace, like if you want to look at it that way, less than $600 retrace. That's that makes me happy, showing me, strong hands up in here, right? The retraces. Remember the retraces before? Remember last year we went from I think it was 9,000 to 14,000, right? And then all the way back to 9. Fuck, that was $5,000 retrace, right? That was pretty crazy. And then since then we've been going up, but then retracing 1,000, up, retracing 1,000. We've been up a couple grand this past week since last weekend, and we've only retraced about $500. So that shows me, I guess what I'm just trying to say is there's another example of the strong hands coming into the space. Starting to take over the space. All right. So what are we talking about? Oh, market moves. So look, single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Come on, V-Chain. Let's just get above 2 and let's start heading to 3. Fuck, man. Let's go. Single digits up, single digits down. Starting to yell at it now. Signal this up, signal this down. 2, signal this up. Oh, look at you, Zilliqa. What? Zilliqa over up 57% this week? Yes. Signal this up, signal this down. All right. Let's look at the total market moves of the day. Top 10 losers. So you see anything and you like, go get it because it is on sale. Let's see what we got. All right, top 10 losers. Compound, Monero, Crypto.com Coin, Filecoin, Ethereum Classic, Nano, Nano, Ocean Protocol, Bitcoin SV, True USD, and Stellar. Let's look at the top 10 gainers of the day. Let's see who made some money. Holy shit, the graph. 92% up in one day. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Did I read about that? Huh. Anyways, top 10 gainers. The Graph, Zilliqa, Decred, Synthetics, Theta, NEM, Elrond, Basic Attention Token, Terra, and Litecoin. Let's look at the total market cap of the day, brothers and sisters. Holy, why am I like forgetting stuff? Look, 653.8. All right. So, total market cap of the day is $653.8 billion. When I left yesterday, we're at $647.2 billion. So we've gone up $6.6 billion. Let's look at the 24-hour volume. 176.2. That's a little bit more realistic. When I left yesterday, the price said that it was 274.0. So we've gone down $98 billion. All right. That just sounds a bunch of craziness. But whatever, man. Look, let's just keep it moving. My portfolio's looking good, so let's not worry about it. Your portfolio's looking nice, so let's not worry. Look, let's look at the market. Let's look at first story. Bang. Oh, this thing. Yeah. So the Treasury. Okay, so it's here. Treasury proposes rule to monitor crypto going to self-hosted wallet. So what this is, we have what's called, in the world, FATF, Financial Action Task Force. And so you have to do things to stop. All right, so brokerages have to do things to help KYC, know your client. Well, they have to do that, not help that. They have to do that. And then what that's going to do is help the AML, anti-money laundering, and the ATF, anti-terrorist financing. So it's KYC, ATF, and AML. And so every country in the world has to become FATF compliant. Well, which means that every financial institution in that country has to be FATF compliant. And so that's what this is. This is America making themselves FATF compliant. And so how this is going to work is you're going to have to give your KYC information. Well, first of all, your KYC information is going to have to be attached to your crypto address, so within your wallet. And so all this is going to do is, this isn't a big deal. I don't even know why I'm reading for this. It's just because I want to explain this to you so you're not all fucking freaked out and stupid shit like this. You've already given your KYC to Coinbase, haven't you? Right? All right, let me put it this way. Most of the brokers you are with, you've signed up to, you've already done the KYC, right? You've already sent in your fucking picture, right? A picture of your driver's license and all this kind of crap. And so all they're going to do is they're going to say, listen, from now on to move such and such token from our exchange, we need to know the address first. Yeah, just stupid shit. It's not going to stop anything. Well, it's not going to stop what you and I are going to do. I mean, if you are a money laundering motherfucker, like if you're a badass gangster like that, if you're some cartel member watching me, well, that's going to be a bummer. But I mean, there's still things around that and everything. Well, look, I'm not promoting miscreant behavior. I'm just saying, don't worry. You can always get around all that. And so I guess for you, law-abiding citizens, for you law-abiders who are watching this channel, don't worry about this, man. Don't worry about this. If you're American, well, you're on Coinbase, aren't you? Yeah, well, you already did your KYC, didn't you? Yeah, well, Coinbase is probably just going to ask you, please register this address with us so that we know it's you. You know, shit like that. You know what I mean? Because how can you prove that you own that address? Yeah, there's no proof. Right? And so this is just I think it's a regulation that makes the politicians feel like they're doing something, but in actual practice, I don't see how it's going to do anything. Like, I can register as many wallet addresses as I want. You're not going to know it's not really me. Right? You can't. How are you going to prove that that address is mine? I don't give a fuck what you want to do, right? So, you know, whatever, guys. Just don't worry about this, okay? When it's time to liquidate when it's time for you to liquidate and make your money, you'll be all right. All right, so look. Oh, and then the byline, look at the byline of the story, says, many have called the long-rumored rules an existential threat to peer-to-peer transactions. How is it an existential threat? Fucking crypto nerds, how is it an existential threat? Well, if I have your wallet address, I can send you whatever I want. No one can stop me. So where's the threat? No one can stop me. Yeah, if you're a money laundering motherfucker, well, yeah. It's a threat to you. Hold on one second. You know, it's a threat to those kind of guys, but, you know, because they're moving big amounts of money and a lot. But, look, if you're just a regular person like me, you know, moving 10G, 20G here or there, look, damn, this ain't shit. This fuck all. All right. So, look, let's get into it. Let's check it out. Yeah, well, I don't want you guys, just be all afraid of this thing. Oh, my gosh, man. Settle down. Settle down. Look, you know me. I have lots of crypto. Do I look worried? All right, so don't worry about it. The Treasury has released its long-awaited proposal to restrict money services businesses, including U.S.-registered crypto exchanges, from dealing with self-hosted wallets, so like your nano ledgers. In a Friday evening announcement, the Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, and those are the bad boys. I told you, FinCEN, they're the guys that kick in your door. Right? The SEC, they investigate you, but then they call the FBI to arrest you, right? Like in Wolf of Wall Street. Right? The SEC sends the FBI to arrest the guy. Yeah, FinCEN. They kick in the door themselves. So anyway, I like FinCEN. I think it's cool, right? Real cops that do crime stuff. That financial crime stuff, right? Anyway, whatever, man. So the announcement, all right, let's just get back to it. Treasury Financial, blah, 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 or FinCEN announced proposed rules requiring registered crypto exchanges to verify the identity of their customers. Well, if you're on a crypto exchange here in America, and probably in an English-speaking country, if you're listening to me, you already did your KYC, didn't you? Yeah, so the identity of the customers, if a counterparty uses an unhosted or otherwise covered wallet and the transaction is greater than $3,000. So, all right. The rule is currently just a proposal. So this is not going to happen. It's just a proposal. But I know it's such a big deal in the crypto world. That's why I'm reading it. But it's just a proposal. And remember this, Mnuchin, well, he's part of the Trump administration. Well, that hunk of shit is going to be out of here in about 32 days. So if he doesn't pass this then, don't worry about it. But just in case, that's why I'm reading it to you. I mean, this motherfucker might push this thing through. So we'll just see. But like I said, it's not going to hurt you, the average person. Like, you're probably just the average person watching me. You're not some fucking cartel drug lord, right? Maybe. I don't know. If you are, I'm sure you have other means of laundering your money. So look, the rule is currently just a proposal. The Treasury has given stakeholders 15 days to respond with comments. So rumors of the proposed rules have been circulating for the past month. With Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin on his way out the door, as the new administration comes in, they've been viewed as a parting shot at crypto. Of the announcement, so like it's kind of a dickhead shot, right? Of the announcement, he said, this rule addresses substantial national security concerns in the CVC market and aims to close the gaps that malign actors seek to exploit in the record-keeping and reporting regime. So a number of leading lawmakers have already come out in opposition to the proposed rule. So these guys have given the rule, but there's been a bunch of senators. Well, I don't know if they're just senators. One senator, she said she gave a big stink today. She wrote a letter actually to the Treasury about it. And then there's a couple other guys out there. So what I'm saying is, you can see that Mnuchin, even if he does pass this rule, this law, it could get overruled. Remember, the legislators hold the power, so they could overrule it. So, anyways, so don't be worried, man. Don't be worried about this. It's just a bunch of bullshit. But I'm reading it to you just because it's the big deal. Everyone's afraid. Oh my gosh, what does it mean? I'm not gonna. If I can't hold my crypto on my Nano, what am I gonna do? Settle down. That's not what it's gonna do. Of course, you're gonna have your crypto on your Nano. Like, what are they gonna do? What? Make you sell it? Like, how are they gonna know? I mean, so don't worry. All right, so let's just read. Let's just finish up with this piece of crap here. A number of leading lawmakers have already come out in opposition to the proposed rule, which many see as an assault on the nature of peer-to-peer transactions. Wow. If you're one of these total Bitcoin lover, Satoshi Nakamoto kind of lovers like this, peer-to-peer, be your own bank and all this kind of shit, and you get to do stuff, in privacy and all that. Yeah, well, you're fucked. This is over. All that kind of crap is over. But if you're just a regular person like me, who's just here to make some money off a tsunami on the way by holding a warehouse full of goods, and I'm not afraid of people knowing what I'm doing, blah, 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 and all this kind of weirdness, and peer-to-peer, and oh my gosh, and being my own bank. So if you're just a normal person, don't worry about it. If you're one of these little weirdos, I mean, that's life, fuckstick. That's fucking deal with it. That's how it's going to be. All right. So, however, in the absence of a formal law, the Treasury has considerable rulemaking power in this area. Exactly. So, a formal law, unless the politicians say otherwise, they can. The Treasury can do this. And so, like I said, it's not a big deal. So, that said, the current proposal is not as radical as some feared. It would rather apply existing requirements to keep reports on transactions, the $3,000 threshold of the travel rule, to registered entities. So the travel rule, you know what the travel rule is the FATF compliance rule. So they're just doing FATF compliant. That's all I'm trying to say. We're just getting FATF compliant. So to registered entities interacting with self-hosted wallets. Among registered entities, the threshold would instead be $10,000. So, all right, hold on. Someone's at my door. 1 second. All right, where were we here? Bang. So, like I was saying to guys, don't worry about it. It's just getting into FATF. It's just getting to the FATF compliance stuff. Like I said, if you're one of these super crypto, fanatics, want to be my own bank. I don't want anyone to know what I'm doing and all this. Well, look, fuckstick, grow up. That's never going to happen. But, if you're just a regular person, it's not going to be anything. You're probably just going to have to register your addresses that you're going to send your crypto to. You're just probably going to have to just register your addresses, and that's that. And so, let's get real. It's not going to stop anything. So, all right, so let's move on. Bang! Settle down. So, crypto is at a fork in the road, OCC leader Brooks says. So, this is our man at the OCC, Brooks. Obviously, he also is going to leave when this administration's kicked out. If this guy actually leaves. Might have to kick him out. Might have to drag him out kicking and screaming. Get out of here, you miscreant. So Brooks is going to be replaced by someone in the new administration. But, Brooks is the great guy, our favorite guy. Daggone, my favorite regulator ever, who unleashed the banking system, American banking system, well, let me put it this way. Allowed American banks to custody crypto, which is the beginning of the whole process, right? Once you can custody, now you can do all sorts of other stuff. And so he did that. And that's why we're seeing this boom in just bank after bank after bank offering service after service after service all around the world, not just America, worldwide. All because this guy unleashed the banksters to custody crypto, and well, nobody wants to be left behind, right? Now that the Americans are here, oh my gosh. So that's what's given us all these beautiful stories I've been reading lately, the past, 3-4 weeks about bankster stuff. And so anyways, this is just a little story about kind of what he says. He says crypto is at a fork in the road. Let's read the byline. So Brian Brooks, that's his name. He says that crypto regulations could either focus on safety for participants or could undo all progress. So this is his opinion. I haven't actually read this story yet, so I don't know what he's going to say. But obviously it's going to be pro-crypto if he allowed the banks to custody crypto. So let me get a sip, and we shall proceed. All right. The latter half of 2020 has seen record Bitcoin prices and a number of key regulatory developments, such as the Office of the Comptroller of the Currencies or the OCC's approval of crypto custody at national banks. Bang, bang. That was the greatest thing that ever. Well, so far. Legal policy, so not ever, but so far. Legal policy for the digital asset industry currently faces an uncertain future. However, as a number of government rules, let me say that again. Legal policy for the digital asset industry faces an uncertain future, however, as a number of government rules are set to change heading into 2020, according to former Coinbase exec and current leader of the comptroller, Brian Brooks. All right, so here's what the OCC guy says. He says, I can't speak to the specific price movement, but I'll tell you what I'm worried about, Brooks told CNBC in a Friday interview, fielding a question on his primary interest regarding Bitcoin's blazing highs. Brooks explained, all of this is happening in an environment where we're about to have a change of presidential administrations. And there's calls on Capitol Hills to dismantle some of the regulatory protections we put in place with this stuff. So while I just told you to not worry about that last one, it's true. This guy's admitting it, telling the truth. We don't know what this new administration and this new Congress is going to do. Remember, it's the politicians that write the laws. He's a regulator, so he's allowed to. I told you, a regulator here in America is what's called a semi-legislative body. In other words, if I run the SEC, I can say, bang, bang, bang. Those are the new rules. And that becomes law. But if Congress here in America overrides what I say, well, then that's the law. What they write in their laws are the real law, is the real law. Whereas a regulator, what we say is law, but until further notice, kind of thing, right? And so that's what this guy's trying to say, is that some of the things that have happened, I mean, let's get real about it. And this is a sad thing to say, and this will make me very sad to say, but it's the truth. Well, it'll make me very sad if it happens. This guy allowed the banksters to custody crypto. Yeah, well, when he leaves, the next guy that comes in could say, we're putting a hold to that. Yeah, in one day. I know. You don't like to hear that. I know. I don't like to hear it. I don't like to say it to you. Daggone, I want to fill you with sunshine and rainbows. But, fuck. We've got to deal with reality. And so really that's what I'm waiting for now is, so next January 20th, Biden comes in. That's the new president. His name is Joe Biden. And then there's going to take a little time to put the people in place that he wants in place, because they have to be approved by the Senate and all that. So probably beginning of March, they'll all be sent in then. And then we'll see what they do. So March and April are going to be pivotal moments in this crypto space in that Biden's new guys will be in there. And we'll see if they change anything, keep anything. Yeah. All right. I know. I don't want to bring the sad news. But look, well, it's not, there's nothing sad about it, but just these are the realities of the situation. Congress makes laws. Regulators regulate, but their laws get what a regulator does. That's a semi-legislative body. But the legislators, the real legislative body, can override what your regulator says, at least here in America. And I'm pretty sure in your country too. All right, so look. Recent weeks have shown a number of crypto regulatory proposals, including rumors of a ban on limitations of crypto sites. So that's what I just read you about the custody wallets, the crypto custodial wallets. Multiple congressional leaders responded with concern against the possible action. So you see, and that's what the good thing is that it looks like Congress is pro-crypto for the most part, right? So that's why I'm not really worried at all, really, to tell you the truth. As long as it's FATF compliant, I think Congress will be like, well, are you FATF compliant? All right, we'll go for it. That's the regulatory body regime we're under, FATF, Financial Action Task Force. If you're compliant, fine. You know, I don't really see a problem. These crypto folk like to gin up, a lot of hysteria. They're tech nerds. They don't know about shit. All right, so a new bill proposal also seeks to place stringent regulatory requirements on stablecoins. That's the stablecoin thing we read about where they want to make them be banks. That is hardcore. That's a hardcore one right there, though. So he says that my agency has tried to make it safer for people to custody in national banks. Exactly. Right? Brooks said. Maybe that's what it'll be. Maybe they will do something like, you can't have it on a ledger, but you could have it in a bank account. Your crypto. We'll see. So he says that. We've talked about banks supporting some of these stablecoin projects, he added. If these projections aren't in place, I really worry about the environment for these kinds of things. Brooks pointed towards a desire for retaining safety within the crypto space. So Brooks' strides toward crypto industry safety and growth were met with recent backlash, expressed in the form of a letter from several congresspeople in early November. We read about that. They were complaining that, well, why are you worried about the banks just custodying crypto? You should be worrying about, the worker bees because coronavirus, right? Several government leaders lobbied that the OCC concentrated too much on the sector under Brooks's watch. So that's what they were complaining about, right? Like, you're giving all the banksters everything. Like, why don't you help out the people? In his CNBC, which is, you should help people. I'm not saying don't help people. Worker bees, of course. Okay, so I'll just leave it at that. I'm not dissing. I'm just saying that was their complaint. All right, so in his CNBC interview, Brooks noted crypto is at a crossroads in terms of regulation. This is it. That's what we've been talking about on this channel for all this time. Once the regulation comes, then the tsunami comes. It's not rocket science. And so in his CNBC interview, Brooks noted crypto is at a crossroads in terms of regulation. And so what he says is, we're at a really critical inflection point right now. It's kind of a fork in the road. The OCC said that one road looks to increase safety for people in the market by targeting ecosystems surrounding illegal crypto transactions. He described banks as vital to the equation. The second road looks more dire for the crypto space. The other path, which is very real potential here, is that we politicize some of these tech issues whether it's crypto or fintech more broadly. Yeah, exactly. And that's what we don't want. We don't want this thing to be politicized. This space to be politicized to where it becomes one party becomes pro-crypto and the other one becomes anti-crypto. Well, we're never going to get anything done. So you don't want to be politicized. You want bipartisan, which is what we have. So let me explain here in America, not to, Shomari, man, you're bumming me out. Don't worry about it. Because remember the legislation that I read to you, that these guys are coming out with. It's bipartisan, so it's both Republican and Democrat on the same bills, and so I don't see it being politicized. But he's telling the truth. I mean, if it were, yeesh, that would be a big yeesh for all of us. All right, so Brooks explained, adding that we politicize it by undoing all of the good work this administration has done to make it safer, to make it more real. And if we do those things, as, for example, Chairwoman Maxine Waters literally recently suggested, then I'm not sure if we have enough of a foundation to move forward here. Yeah, Maxine Waters, she's the chairwoman of the House Services Financial Committee. Oh, man, fuck. This fucking bitch right here. All right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to use a B word, but this lady right here, daggone. She don't like her no crypto. She's the lady that hates Mark Zuckerberg, right? She keeps calling him in front of in front of her committee to harass him at Congress. That's that lady. Oh. All right, so look, it's all about consolidating regulatory gains and consumer protections that we've tried to put in place. So in early December, this lady right here. In early December, Waters sent out a letter requesting a halt on financial regulatory developments until government positions are solidified in 2021. Right? It's the same thing she tried to do with Facebook's Libra. She tried to get them to halt building the Libra until they could get around to it. Lady, settle down. Settle down, lady. You're doing too much now. You're doing too much. All right. Waters made a splash in the crypto market. Oh, here it talks about it right here. In the crypto space back in 2019, when she halted Facebook's Libra, now called DM. No, she didn't halt it. She tried to halt it, and Facebook told her to go fuck herself. Fuck you and your fucking committee. Fuck your Congress. We're doing this anyway. Yes. Bang! So we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. But that's just what he's saying, and it's the truth. We're at the crossroads here. We're at the fork. This thing could be. Look, nothing's stopping crypto because crypto is a worldwide thing. So what happens in America? Okay, that's just America. Yeah, that doesn't mean the Germans are stopping anything. That doesn't mean the Swiss are stopping anything. That doesn't mean Britain is stopping anything or anyone else. So don't worry. Your money's coming. But this is what's going on in America. All right. And this is his opinion on that. All right, let's move on. Bang! Economist says launch of Ethereum Futures Extremely Bullish for second largest cryptocurrency. So it's a slow news day, so I'm just reading this because it basically tells you what I've been telling you. This isn't rocket science. Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to be, and Litecoin though. Oh, on Grayscale right now they have a Litecoins thing. People are paying over 700 times the price for a Litecoin right now on Grayscale. Fucking motherfuckers. All right, so just a little something for you to know. Because remember we read about the 700 times on the Ethereums? Okay. So, but just let's get back to here. So, and this is what I want to say. So, like I was telling you, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, large caps, that's going to make you your that's what's booming first. So, what do you call these? what did we read it yesterday? What did the guy call it? The fastest horse? Those are the fastest horses, right? In the race, right? All these cryptos are here. Those are your fastest horses. And so if you want some quick ROR, well, and some ROI with a quick ROR, we'll get those. Okay, so economist Alice Kruger is explaining why he believes CME Group's impending Ethereum futures is extremely bullish for the second largest crypto asset by market cap. CME Group said it will launch, so we read about the Ethereum that is going to get launched. A couple days ago, we read that. I read it to you. And CME is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So, you know, they're the ones that sell all of America's pork bellies and oranges and all the commodities, right? CME Group said it will launch its Ethereum futures product. And that's why Ethereum is on that exchange, because in America, by law, Ethereum is considered a commodity. So CME Group says it will launch its Ethereum futures product by February 8th of 2021. Bye! So this thing's coming real quick. The launch arrives roughly 3 years after the CME Group introduced Bitcoin futures platform, and right as Bitcoin continues to break new all-time highs. So Kruger reminds his followers just how monumental the new CME Bitcoin futures contracts were in 2017, and suggests that the same narrative could play out with Ethereum as we roll into the new year. I told you, one of the things that got me into the crypto space was when I saw CME Bitcoin futures. I was like, what the fuck? The Chicago Mercantile Exchange is offering this shit? Because back then I thought Bitcoin was just a bunch of bullshit. You know. And so I was a little disrespectful. And I was like, what? But then that made me like go, whoa. And I told you the truth is, once I saw the CME, and then once I saw Bitcoin on the Bloomberg terminal, I was like, oh my gosh, this crypto shit's going to be crazy in a few years. Let me get in, right? And so that's what really happened. I've told you the story. And suggests that the same narrative could play with Ethereum as you roll into the new year. Look. Right. All right. So Kruger says that as Bitcoin continues to attract institutional investors, yes, and CME notices high demand for its crypto futures products, other crypto assets could find themselves with CME futures contracts as well. Bang! Other digital assets. Maybe your Stellars, maybe your Cardanos, maybe your Chainlinks. Yes. Look, maybe your VeChain. Yes. Right? I mean, remember, CME, so these are regulated and licensed. So whatever the CME comes out with, yeah, well, hedge funds, all those boys can come play with it. It's licensed and regulated, right? That's what makes these CME things amazing. So he predicts that just as assets receive hefty pumps coinciding with the news that they will be available on Coinbase, assets that are available on CME's exchange could also begin to see similar types of price action. As institutional investors enter the space and demand grows exponentially, the CME would be incentivized to launch a great number of futures for crypto assets. Exactly. A great number of futures. So, like I just said, your Litecoins, your Stellars, your Chainlinks, your Cardanos. Look, all of them. The CME effect could become the Coinbase effect. The exchange's announcement also suggests that CME Group intends to grow their crypto product option. So they've said that they want to grow. Says the CME Group, so this is what they say. Ether Futures join the expanding suite of cryptocurrency products from CME Group. Holy, excuse me. Providing additional tools for market participants to hedge their digital asset risk. CME Group's Ethereum funds contracts will have a value of 50 Ethereums. The contracts are quoted in US dollars per 1 Ethereum. The Ethereum futures will trade on the CME global market from Friday at 5 p.m. Sunday through Friday at 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. CST. Market participants will be able to exchange their positions in physical Ethereum. So buy, taking them off the market for an equivalent position in their futures. Bang, 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 bang. So like I told you guys, like I've been talking about, the large caps are going to fly first. Your Bitcoin, Ethereum, your Litecoin. And, here it is. These are going to be on the CME. That's the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Those are the same people that sell you pork bellies and orange juice. Right? Bang! Look, let's move on. Bang, what we got here? Abundantly me. Like the tweet. Eventually, a transformational killer bee becomes abundantly me. Yes, transformational killer bee. Oh, awesome, brother. Larry Brother C Brother. Bang! Yes. This is our brother here. He's been here for a while. His son watches this show. He told me his son watches this. I was like, nice. Cool. Larry Brother C Brother. Bang. Slappy. Larry Brother C Brother. Hold down the north. Bang. Oh, this is that shit that the song, the crypto song I sent. Yeah. So come over to my Twitter site and you'll see this song. And, you got to be patient, baby. And it all pays off. Congratulations. All right, Wesley, love with the sea, brother. Bye. Radster. Oh, he changed his picture. Love with the sea, brother. Bye. Looking like a thinking man. I'm a thinker. Radster. Cool. DP Entertainment. So, brother. Love with the sea, brother. Bye. Chafe Visual Beazle Posse. Poskuyaki Tribe. Love with the sea, brother. V-Chain Master. V-Chain Hodler. V-Chain Killer. Look. Bye. Yes. Oh, that's it. All right. All righty. Anything else? What do we got? That's the guy who followed me. Oh, what are you saying? Abundantly me. Can you add me? Oh, to the private chat room. Just change the Twitter name. Yeah. All right. I'll do that right after. Well, by the time you're watching this, I'm assuming you're going to be on it. So, bang. Of course, brother. Yes. Yeah, his kid watches this show. He said, my son says you're real. Cool. All right, Lorna Downs. Lorna. Lovely Lorna from Detroit. Love your girl, see you, girl. Bye. Lovely Lorna. A little charter school girl, a little smarty pants. Look, Biniam. Love the see them. Bye. What do you got, Biniam? CB News. Yes, Biniam, what? CB News. SBI Digital Assets Holding is to integrate its institutional crypto wallets with the digital securities platform Securitize, a regulated U.S. firm. All right, well, much. All right, well, great. I'm not sure, what the, that doesn't have anything to do with our money, but that does have to do with the banking industry getting real in that SBI is integrating wallets with something. So, all right, that's good enough. Bang, here we go. We'll see about that later. Look, Andrew Cheda, love with the sea brother. Bang. Look, son of a bitch. Bang. Got you wrong, guys. Again. Always. Forever. Love with the sea brother. Bang. No savior. Love brother. Bang. All right. Spy lady. Sunny B. Look. Love you, lady. See you, lady. Bye. All right, that's good enough. All right, what's Biniam saying here? Shomari. Not Shomari. CB News. Yes, Biniam. CB News. CEO of $7.4 trillion asset manager BlackRock says Bitcoin could evolve into a global market asset. Of course he did. And so I read that to you the other day. Not what he said here. This is a news story, but yeah, Larry Fink, he's the CEO of BlackRock. It's the largest hedge fund in the world. Yeah, $7.2 trillion under management. Or $4 trillion under management. $7.4 trillion under management. Yeah, they're bigger than, they're twice as big as Fidelity. And Fidelity is mega. And so this guy, remember in 2018, I read to you about this guy. He said, not one single client. Like, he was very arrogant. He was very dickish, really. He was being a dick about cryptocurrencies. He said, not one single client has asked me about cryptocurrency. Well, about Bitcoin, because they asked him about Bitcoin. Yeah, well, his fucking tune is changing now, isn't it? A few years later, tune has changed, hasn't it? Oh my gosh, if BlackRock comes to this space, which it sounds like they might. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, BlackRock is twice the size of Fidelity. Around there. I don't know if exactly, maybe a little bit less, but if they come to this space, well, they're hedge funds too, so actually they're only for rich people. You can't really, you know. But anyway, look. Buy. Yes, indeed. BlackRock. That's good talk right there. All right, that's good enough. Oh, there's Edwin right there. Hold on, let me say hello to Edwin. Edwin, look, the original. He's got his V-chain shit on. Look, Edwin. Yeah, he's down in the jungle. Yeah, he's in the jungle. Yeah, right in the belly of the beast. Oh, yeah, that's where he works. Manhattan. Look, Edwin, let me see brother. Bye. All right, let's move on. Let's get back to the Death Star. Bye. Welcome back, guys. All right, we had a great show for you today. So, Treasury proposes the new wallet rules. And so, like I was telling, don't let these crypto fucking nerd guys freak you out. I mean, unless you're one of these paranoid people who think your government is watching you and stuff, which they're not because you're a nobody. You're not worth the man hours. But if you're one of these people like that, well, tough shit, fuckstick. You're going to have to do the KYC. But if you're just a regular person like me, which I'm sure most of you are, yeah, this thing is no big deal. Coinbase is probably just going to make you register wallet addresses, you know, sort of approved wallet addresses you can send your money to. Right? And I know the crypto people are saying like, well, Shomari, but P2P, it'll destroy the whole P2P thing. No, it's not. What's going to stop me from sending Edwin 1,000 V-chain if I want? Right? What's going to stop anyone from stopping anyone else? They can't. So this is from your exchange to your wallet and from your wallet to your exchange. But in terms of P2P, from me to you, no one can stop me from sending you money. All right? No one can stop me. So don't worry about it. All right? So bang! That's the number one. And then the OCC Brooks says crypto is at a fork in the road. And it's true. We're at a fork in the road. We saw these nice new things come about the OCC thing comes 7 months ago. And, you know, some crypto regulations coming online. But let's get real. We have a new administration coming. And things could change. Now, I don't think things are going to change because Gensler, this guy Gensler, he's part of Biden's economic team. Yeah, he's pro-crypto. So I don't really see some sort of big deal with crypto when it comes. And like I said, the legislation that we have going through with these politicians right here now here in America, yeah, they're all bipartisan. So you got Republicans on it and Democrats on it. So, you know, they'll tweak these laws here or there or something like this, but it's not going to be like, which, like he said, if it becomes a partisan issue, well, then we're never going to get anywhere. Like if it becomes only Republicans are pro-crypto and all Democrats are anti, well, we'll never get anywhere. But as long as it's bipartisan, yeah, some Republicans, some Democrats like it. Yeah, some don't. Well, we'll see who wins. But bipartisanship, yes, that's a good thing. And meaning we're not going to get locked out for sure. And it's true, though. We're in a new administration's on the way. And, you know, we just have to see. Well, first of all, it's not about the administration. Let's get real about how America works. It's about Congress. Congress passes law. The fucking president just signs that shit or not. And so, so we'll just see how that works, how this goes down. But I wouldn't be worried. It's bipartisan. And then finally, the Ethereum Futures launch is bullish for Ethereum. And of course it is. And that's the CME Futures, which means they are licensed. They are regulated, which means bang, institutions can come and get them. Forex, what am I talking about? Hedge funds, banksters, all of them, all these guys can come get them. Very bullish for Ethereum. And like I told you, the large caps are going to fly first because they're the things that are regulated first. And those are the things that these banksters and institutions are building investment vehicles around first. And so, you know, if you can afford large caps, go get them. It would be my opinion. This isn't financial advice. I don't tell you what to do with your money, but these large caps are going to fly and are flying. Look at Ethereum's at fucking 600 something bucks right now, right? Yeah, was that like what 300 and something? What 3 weeks ago? Remember when I was like, wow, it's at $400? That's at 600 something now. So because scarcity, because investment vehicles are being built around these assets, right? The Bitcoin and the Ethereum. And so I agree with this guy. The Ethereum Futures launch is very bullish. I think Ethereum is a big investment play. I told you, I think Ethereum is going to be in the multi-thousands of dollars. And so plenty of room to grow. And all right, I agree with the guy. All right, so that's good enough for today. So bang, let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below, press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. Greatest show on earth. Greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Love talking money. Bang. Love talking crypto. Bang. It's the favorite time of my day. I don't know about you, fuckstick, but I love talking me some money and some daggone crypto with some fuel. Look. So thanks for having me in your home, and I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, subscribe here. Bang. Also press the thumbs up. Bang. Watch that video here. Boom. Greatest in the multiverse. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. My name's Shomari Clarke, and I'm always watching all money. Oh, yeah. And it's rolling in. Bang. Welcome to the goodie room. Over and out.